After yesterday's dominant win, all eyes would be on Amanda Spratt today as she and her Mitchelton Scott team would look to defend a slender overall lead on stage 3. And it's a challenging one, with a lumpy finishing circuit around Stirling and even a section of dirt road thrown in for good measure. It's safe to say the GC contenders will need to stay focused all day long. Well, yesterday had certainly taken its toll on the peloton in terms of workload, and the 7 non-finishes on stage 2 certainly reflects that. However, an early break were happy to start grafting again today, including local hero Tiffany Cromwell of Canyon SRAM and Sunweb's Anna Henderson, who won the sprint at the first intermediate checkpoint after 22 kilometres. You could see the peloton there were close at hand, and it was soon all change at the front and a new 6-rider group established itself. Lotta Hentala, second in stage 1, was there, as well as Tanya Erath of Canyon SRAM, Heidi Franz of Rally, Josie Talbot of Uni SA, LA BTC Ljubljana's Anna Trevisi, and Matilda Reynolds, best placed on GC at 30 seconds back and looking strong on the dirt section, forging ahead of her breakaway companions. Behind, Mitchelton Scott was setting a hard tempo in response, but it was coming at a cost. At the back, Jess Allen was losing ground and Georgia Williams took a tumble on the loose surface. The escapees were soon caught after, Lucy Kennedy putting in a big turn to bring them to heel. Amanda Spratt had the perfect wheel to follow as we approached the second intermediate sprint of the day, which turned out to be a battle among the GC favourites for precious bonus seconds. Ruth Winder just edged out the ochre jersey Spratt, with Leanne Lippert in third, and Winder creeping ever closer to the top of the standings. Well, the race was well and truly on at this point. Peta Mullins, 8th on GC here, struggling to hold on to the charging bunch. Mitchelton Scott committing all their remaining resources to holding this tough pace. The one and only Queen of the Mountains was at kilometre 92, and 2018 Zwift Academy winner Ella Harris was up there to claim it, followed closely by Sarah Gigante and Amanda Spratt. The rolling roads really inspiring some aggressive racing, and off a series of counter-attacks came this move from Rally's Leanne Ganza. She quickly settled into her effort and built a handy 30-second lead, and it was up to 50 seconds with 6 kilometres to go, and with Mitchelton Scott all out of ammo, it was up to Taylor Wiles of Trek Segafredo to try and close the margin. Ganza was looking solid, but under pressure from Trek and latterly Team Sunweb, the picture wasn't looking quite as sunny for the American with 3 kilometres to go. With Juliette Labousse and Anna Henderson providing the impetus to bring things back together, it remained to see what surprises we could still see from this reduced bunch in the finale. A real mix of stage hunters and GC riders in here, including stage 1 winner Chloe Hosking, but it was Harris of Canyon SRAM leading things out on this leg-sapping uphill sprint. The Stars and Stripes of Ruth Winder burst to the front, Lauren Stevens and the Polka Dots of Lippert battling behind, but it was Winder who took it, a classy win and an important one too in terms of the overall standings. You can see Chloe Hosking in the orange didn't quite have the legs today. Winder dancing on the pedals there and holding off the fast finishing Lippert. All smiles from Trek DS Ina Yoko Turtenberg, who definitely knows a thing or two herself about how to win bike races. Here's your top 10, and you can see it definitely wasn't a pure sprinter kind of a day. Stevens rounds out the podium, and crucially Spratt misses out on those big bonus seconds in 10th place. What does that mean? Well, the overall standings now look like this with one stage to go. Winder leapfrogging into the lead with Lippert and Spratt deadlocked at 7 seconds adrift. Tomorrow will certainly favour the sprinters a bit better than today. It's a 25 lap criterium in downtown Adelaide totalling 42 kilometres. But with a maximum of 19 seconds up for grabs in time bonuses, we should expect to see a fascinating battle between Winder, Lippert and Spratt to see who will be crowned the winner of the 2020 Women's Tour Down Under. Don't miss our live stream of the final stage starting at 6 AM GMT, and as always, full highlights after the finish. See you tomorrow.